What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Unrivaled has been a hit. It's been doing its thing. Angel has played a lot better. And I believe she played a lot better because you have a coach who basically wants who's still learning on the job. So the players, in my opinion, came to her and told her, like, look, man, you can't be just pulling us out all the time. Like, you gotta let us get into rhythm. Like, and her first two losses, I think, really affected her. Affected her a lot because you could just tell by her body language. Like, she really wants to get this. She really wants to prove that she's great. Now, I'm not giving her credit for the Angel Reese lineup because I been saw this lineup. See, I watch the practices and I watch what they post. If you watch when her and Lexi have a great rapport, Slim and Angel got a great rapport. And that's the thing. Angel played point guard. I don't think a lot of you know that. See, everybody just seen her at LSU. She played point guard. So she's looking to get everybody the ball. She don't care about scoring. She'll score when she can. But she scores when everything else fails. But like she went to the game, like she went to the hole, she threw the alley to Kai and Kai jagged it. Kai just had a bad game. But see, that's how she needs to be played. Nola is trying to figure out how to mix things in. Nola, I don't know, somebody told her, but Nola, she leans on Azare way too much. Way too much. When they went to that lineup of three with two guards and a wing out there, you should have had Slim and Lexi out there with either Kai or Chelsea. And then you're playing Chelsea way too many minutes. You got to pull Chelsea and you got to go with a lineup that's hot. That lineup with Brittany, Angel, and Lexi was lethal. If you would have started the second half with that lineup, y'all would have been fine. But for some reason, she wanted to just keep going back to Kai, Chelsea, and Angel. That lineup would be the best lineup if Chelsea and Kai pass the ball. They haven't developed that trust level with Angel. Lexi and Slim have. Because they like, look, man, or Azare in there, Azare like, look, I'm gonna move the ball and get it to her wherever, because Angel's a big point guard. That's all she is. She's a big point guard. She knows where the floor is. She knows where people is. Once she gets the hang of this, you know, she's good. She had a bad game, but her 3 out of her 4 games, she's been good. You know? But listen, here's my issue. A lot of y'all have never watched women's basketball. Because I could tell y'all haven't. A lot of y'all are fans of certain players, and you think players are supposed to play the same way. No, they're not. Okay? Like, just like even with the stuff about the other girl, right? She's nothing but a two guard who dominates the ball. That's all. Oh, she got a high assist rate. Still a two guard. James Harden has a high assist rate. So that's the point. My issue is you guys are trying to compare all these players together, and it's like, why? Everybody's different. You have fake people who come around basically saying they're a fan of one player, but masking who they're really a fan of. Olivia Miles is great at what she does, but she distributes the ball probably better than most. But the thing is, she doesn't really control that offense. Citron and Hidalgo mainly control how the offense is flowing. Now, what Olivia can do, Olivia has gotten better scoring, gotten better shooting the ball. Her deficiencies is at the defensive end, but that's cool. That doesn't mean that nobody wants to draft Olivia Miles. You guys have to understand that if you want to develop your young bigs, you want to get a player, in my opinion, like a Raven Johnson. Raven could get them involved, get them the ball, you know, put them in areas that will make them better. If you watch what happened in the Tennessee game, look at the way she was moving the ball. Look at the way she was directing everybody to do what they had to do. Olivia Miles is very good. Now, depending on the offense Tyler Marsh runs, let's say we do get Olivia Miles isn't going to be dominating the ball. Now, if she does dominate the ball, that's going to put our bigs in a lot of bad situations. Because think about it. The offense should run around Camilla. Okay? Camilla should be running the offense. Angel should be the stopgap. What I mean by the stopgap is Angel's the one that's going to be at the high post. This is why Angel is developing, and what people don't notice is Angel is starting to get more comfortable with her shot. The last game, she was kind of disjointed because of whatever the coach told her or whatever the coach tried to implement. She was lost. You could tell they had a conversation this game because she came out more confident. She came out ready. And Nola was looking like, okay, this is what we're going to do. But Nola be listening to us because she put that lineup out there with Angel, Lexi, and Slim. And they balled out. And it's like, that's a lineup you should go with. You should cater to more. The more you cater to that lineup, the more you'll get results done. Then she sat Lexi way too long. That's why I said Lexi and Slim should have been starting that third quarter with Angel. That lineup was dangerous. Or if Big Mama was sitting down, then you could have brought Chelsea or Kai out there. But people got to learn basketball. Everybody has different play styles. Your floor general doesn't necessarily have to be your PG. At LSU, who was the floor general? Who was the floor general? When Alexis Morris and all them were there, why do you think Alexis Morris, Kateri Poole, all of them were balling out? Because Angel was the floor general. She's the one who put them in their spots and in their comfortability. I'll say comfortability. Like they felt good. Like they were like, all right, bet. This is what I'm great at. This is what I could do. The Denver Nuggets, they run the offense through Joker. Joker is your floor general. He's your floor general. He's the reason that Jamal Murray and others go off like they do. Now let's look at a player like Westbrook. Westbrook is a floor general. But what he's great at is playing. Well, people don't want to hear this, but Westbrook is better playing off the ball than with the ball in his hands. And a lot of people be like, man, he dominate the ball. That ain't true. And no, it is true. Because if you go back and look at the Lakers, the second half of the season, he had the best second half of the season, better than Bron and better than AD. Because the thing Westbrook knows how to do is Westbrook works off of you. Now, early days, Russ, he was better with the ball than without the ball because he was ball dominant, but that wasn't necessarily true. When James Harden got in the game, James Harden ran the point. He brought the ball up and everything, but James wasn't the floor general. The floor general still was Westbrook. He was just playing off the ball, sort of like what Hidalgo does with Miles. Hidalgo's your floor general. Citron's your floor general when Hidalgo is, let's say, hurt. Citron is your ball handler. She brings the ball up. She brings the ball up and she can initiate the offense, or she could just get the ball to certain players. Hidalgo sets the play up and then she moves around screens, gets into spots where it'll be a one-on-one or she draws the double team. This is what Mike had to learn. They had to tell Mike, yo, we got to take the ball out your hands. Allen Iverson had to do this. Kobe had to do this, because what happens is when you're moving around, you draw the defense to you. This is why Shaq dominated so much, because you had Kobe out there. They didn't have no real traditional point guard. And Prince be right, like Zoe Media be right and Showtime be right. Those my brothers, go subscribe to them. They know what they talking about. You guys basically, like Prince asked this question, how many true point guards do we have? Everybody in New York thinks Sabrina's a damn point guard. That's why I told the dumbass bro gad, like, nigga, shut your dumb ass up. You don't know basketball. You came along when white girls start hitting these logo threes. Stop. Because they ran their point. The point was played through the wings and the five. Jaquel and Breonna Stewart were necessarily, quote unquote, your point guards. Because Courtney Vandersloot said, I want to go somewhere where I got more control. Where she got more control of the offense. Why would she say that if Courtney Vandersloot is a point guard? Because they don't run their team like that. The Liberty run through the post and run through the wings. And this is why Prince told you guys the truth. The wings are better for the bigs. The point guard is better for the wings. You don't need a traditional point guard to bring it up. See, that offense is gone. That's old school offense. That's like 70s, 80s. Or no, 60s or 70s. Who's the floor general for LSU? I want to hear y'all in the comment section. Who do you feel is the floor general? I want you to answer in the live, like, who you think is the floor general. I bet a lot of y'all are going to say Dave Wilson, right? Y'all going to say Dave Wilson. No. LSU is being ran like a college football team. Kim Mulkey initiates the offense from the sideline. The players just run it. Now, people will say, well, no, it's like, no, but no, it's the player initiates. Look, there's some instances where the coach from the sideline sees what the sets on defense are, and they tell their point guard, or they tell everybody. What Kim Mulkey does is relay everything to Flau'jae. So Flau'jae gets it, and she goes into her progressions, and then Michaela gets to her spots, because a lot of times they're letting Michaela go off because Michaela is their lead scorer. She's their lead player on the wing. She's a wing player. So they like to initiate it through her and Flau'jae. Anissa, they could go through her as well. But the play is mainly called from Kim Mulkey. This is why Kim Mulkey gets these athletic type of point guards like a Kalen Gilbert. You had Alexis Morris then. Haley Van Liv couldn't play well under Mulkey because Haley Van Liv couldn't initiate the offense. She wasn't allowed to initiate the offense. She wasn't allowed to run anything. It was all Kim Mulkey. But see, a lot of y'all don't know that because a lot of y'all don't watch basketball. Y'all watch a player that you like. Y'all watch a player that y'all like. Dawn Staley from the sideline will only intervene like she did last night when it was tight. Tennessee was making a comeback. They got hot from three, from penetrating and pitch out, and they got back in the game. South Carolina basically got tired near the end. But that was great play by Tennessee, plus their coach, Caldwell, knows what she's doing. Coming back after having a baby, man, shout out to Caldwell. That is tough to do. But that's how it's ran. It's different styles. And I think a lot of times you guys get caught up in thinking, okay, the point guard is the person who bring the ball up all the time. Not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. LeBron James brings the ball up a lot of times. Okay? LeBron James brings the ball up a lot of times. But is he your regular PG? No, he's not. He's not a regular PG. LeBron is what we call a hybrid. He can handle the ball, which deems him like a point guard because he can pass, but he's not. LeBron is basically a wing player who just dominates the ball. That's just all he is. That's all he is. Hold on, guys. You know, LeBron runs his own plays. He likes to run that high pick and roll where he gets matched up on a point guard or a smaller defender, and he punishes that defender and usually gets the and one. But he don't call the play. He changes the play when he's out there, but the play's called from the sideline, and the player... Oh, man. Hold on, guys. Like he'll change the play like from the sideline and shit, you know? But he's not the point guard. You know what I'm saying? But he initiates a lot of plays. The coach called a play from the sideline. Everybody else run that play because, listen, because if it's not a play for LeBron, what LeBron does is he goes stand in the corner. He stands in the corner, don't really do nothing. Now, if it's a play for him, he's going to set a hard screen backside or front side, and he's going to roll out or he's going to roll to the basket. And now that he worked on his three-point shot, he could jump out, pick, and pop. So this is what I'm telling you guys. I've watched basketball. You guys look at stats like, yeah, stats are cool, but bruh, stats don't tell you the whole game. This is why I don't go on a lot of people panels, because they don't know how to talk basketball. They only know how to talk stats. But that's all I got, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what you hear, donate to the page. You know, Cashapp or Super Chat or Super Thanks. You know, we got merchandise, guys. Go in the description box. Go get your merchandise. Welcome to HDiiTV merchandise. And share the page, man. If you're new here, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. Thank y'all for listening, man. I'm out. Deezy.